Well, it's that time. You know what's getting ready to happen. Cooking breakfast. Hey, let me tell you something. I can't even talk about it. I can't talk about it. Okay, guys, so I got my bacon on the griddle. I have one, two, three strips of bacon. But this is how I do it. When I get the pack of bacon, it's very seldom that I purchase bacon. Very seldom. Because I can eat a pack of bacon all by myself. I absolutely love it. But I always cut it in half. So I'll have two strips, but two strips is equal to one. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I was doing the intermittent fasting a while back, and I documented that, the what I eat in a day, breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner episodes. But I fell off of that. And I fell off of that because I eat dinner, a lot of times I'll eat dinner after my, excuse me, after my allotted time. My allotted time usually was 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., eating nothing after 7 p.m., eating all my meals within that time period. Well, I fell off of that because I get on my Friday nights when I can sit in bed and I chill and I watch TV and I eat snacks and stuff like that. And I know that I could snack on healthy things, but who wants to do that? Not I, said the me. So I fell off of that. And that's my bad and that's my fault. And I didn't even do a weigh-in. I didn't even do a weigh-in. So I knew I wasn't in it. And I apologize if y'all were following me with that and waiting for results and stuff like that. It wasn't for me this time. It really wasn't. I'm being honest. But nonetheless, I'm still going to show you how I make this delicious breakfast wrap. And I use the spinach and herb wrap. I use that as an alternative to bread. A lot of times if I make like a turkey sandwich or chicken sandwich or something like that, it says that there are only 6 in here, and here are your carbs and your nutritional value and stuff like that. If you're into stuff like that, I really am not, and I guess I should be, but again, I am not. I don't check into how many calories and stuff. And one issue that I struggle with is eating until I'm full, as opposed to eating until I'm satisfied. Eating until I'm full is what got me in the situation I'm in. It's not really a situation. It's just to where I need to eat better. And I know I do. But I don't do it all the time. And again, I know I should. Anyway, wait a minute, let me wipe this off. So, and I'm a sauce person. I love sauces and gravies and stuff like that. That's going to be my downfall. I'm telling you, that's going to be my downfall. Because I love a smothered chicken wing or a smothered pork chop or something like that. Now, pork chops. I love hearing people say they don't eat pork, but they eat pepperoni and sauces and stuff like that. Pork, sweetie, but I don't buy pork chops often. I used to buy them a lot. I stopped eating pork chops as much as I used to. I had one earlier in the week, and it tasted like gold. Do you hear me? That's one of those foods that I don't eat often, but when I do eat it, it's just like, oh my God, like where have you been all my life? But I know where it's been, and I know what pork does to me. Nothing. I hear a lot of people say that, pork gives them headaches and things. I've never experienced any adverse effects to eating pork. Now, there was a point in time recently where I cut out pork and red meat from my diet completely. And I did it for 4 months. And I didn't, the first 3 weeks was hell. Because boy, did I want a bacon cheeseburger. Double. Bad. But I knew that if I could stick to it, that I got it. And that's my thing, is sticking to it. Because in my mind, I know I could stop for a certain amount of time, but then I also know I could go back and eat a burger, a bacon cheeseburger, and then I'll be fine. You know, I can start, it's like an addict saying, I can quit whenever I want. I can't. I really struggle with discipline in eating. And the sooner I realize that now it's time for me to get a handle on it. You know how they say, if you know better, you do better. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Don't lie to yourself. I ain't gonna lie to me, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Just because you know better does not mean that you do better. Let me turn this fire off. My bacon is done. So now I will sit it on paper towel. Let me get some paper towels. Hey, I'm back. And just sit it on this plate here. Let it well, see, I like mine a little more crispy. I like my bacon crispy. I like to hear it when I eat it. Like when you get pizza, if you ever get bacon on your pizza, like there's a pizza chain that's in my neighborhood or that's in my area, and they give you the option, when you ask for bacon on a pizza, they give you the option of cooked or uncooked bacon. Why would I want uncooked bacon? Bacon cooked in the oven does not make sense to me, because I need to hear the crisp. I need to see that the bacon is brown and that it's no longer pink. But then I see all these people eat all these things like ceviche. I think that's like it's raw seafood and spices and all this other stuff. To each their own. Like my son likes octopus. I don't. I still love him. Love you, son. But I don't know. I'm funny about food. I'm funny about who cooks it. I just am. Because I worked at a job, and I'm going all over the place, but stick with me. You're watching my video, ain't you? I worked at a place where we used to do potlucks often. And I used to always participate. But this is how I would participate. I was always in the cleanup and setup. Because if you let them go for it, they would just bring stuff from wherever they bringing it, put it on tables, and there was this one damn supervisor who used to use her fingers all the time and pick pieces and eat, and just lick her fingers. Got on my nerves. So what we would do is, we, meaning like about six co-workers, excuse me, we would always have a potluck within the potluck. All right, you bring a meat, you bring a vegetable, you bring a dessert, we did it like that. So we knew that within that 30-some people bringing food, we had a complete meal, because we trusted each other's cooking. We had been to each other's homes. We know what's going on behind the scenes. So potlucks are dangerous, in my opinion. I don't recommend potlucks unless these are people that you know, people you rock with, people you with. For that very reason. Hold on one second. Let me wash this pan out. Okay, so I'm back. I got my eggs fried and everything. I did not season my eggs with salt because I'm using bacon. But I am using pepper. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to do one video every day for 25 days. This is day number 3. I want to see what happens. I definitely appreciate you guys watching the videos. I definitely wish you guys would share them. Yeah, share them and comment more. Definitely subscribe. I appreciate my new subbies and my returning subbies. I really do, because you guys really keep me going. Because YouTube is a daunting task. It can be. Ooh, stop popping on me, cousin. It really can be a daunting task. And, you know, you look and you're like, well, so-and-so, you know, this channel, they have all these views and all these subscribers and stuff like that. And I had to learn, as I have as I shared in one of my previous videos, don't worry about what other people's channels look like. Don't spend too much time on other people's channels. Because you don't know anything about their channels. They don't know anything about yours. But the time you're spending over there, you could be using to put that energy into your channel. Anyway, flipping the eggs. I like my yolks runny. I really do. But in this case, it doesn't make a difference to me. I flip them over, so this is what we're looking like. So, and they popping on me. They mad. So at this point, I turn the fire off, because they're eggs. They really don't take a lot of heat to, you know, to be generated in order to cook. And they're already cooked on one side. So anyway, this YouTube thing can be a daunting task, especially if it's not the only thing you have on your plate. And YouTube is not the only thing that I have on my plate. Like I've said multiple times, I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother. I have a full-time job. And then there's YouTube. But I have to admit, I really do enjoy doing YouTube. It is a tremendous outlet. It is a tremendous outlet. And I love the fact that you get to have camaraderie with different people. There's some YouTubers that I follow and who follow me, actually, and it's so weird. It's so weird knowing that someone is interested in your life. Someone is interested in what you're doing, and so much so that they follow you. They watch your every move, pretty much. You know, I mean, let's be real with it. You know, it's weird to me, but it's rewarding at the same time, because it's like, oh wow, you feel like there are people out there who really care about you, who really care to see what's going on in your life, who really care to hear about what you're saying, you know, and what your thoughts are and stuff like that. And that's an amazing feeling. It's weird at first, but it's an amazing feeling, especially when you have subscribers who I like to call your your electronic family, or your e-family. So I call you guys my e-family. And I love connecting with you guys, albeit through your videos and your comments, you know. And this is why I ask you guys to comment on the videos, you know, because I really want to know what you guys think. I really want to know where you think that I can improve, or stop doing this, or do more of this. I really want to know that. Like one of my e-family members suggested, and I put out a excuse me, a community tab post, and I asked, what more would you like to see from me? And one of my e-family members, I love her so much, she comments and she watches, and she always lets me know I'm here watching the video, and I totally appreciate it. I totally appreciate it. Like I appreciate you all. And she said, I'd like to see a morning routine. Well, the thing with that is I'm married. So if I do a morning routine, I would have to include my husband. And I think that's unfair to him, because he didn't sign up for this. However, we do share a channel, and I can speak with him in regards to that. Excuse me. We can do a morning routine on our channel, but I can't do a morning routine, not the waking up and stuff like that, and the showering and the getting the stuff like that. I could possibly try to do one on like a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. I can do something like that to let you guys know, you know, and if that's okay, that's fine. I'll definitely do that. Anyway, let's plate this food. Let's plate this food. Okay, here we go. Mission wrap. Let's get this wrap. All right. Lay it flat. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some cheese, some queso, which is another reason why I'll have an issue with weight is because I don't know how to portion my food. My son will get a kick out of this. Every time I rip along the perforation, it works. And this time it didn't, and he's not here to see it. But it's on video, son, so you'll see it. See, like that? That's way too much cheese. And I know it is. I know it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to take bacon. Ow. 3 pieces of bacon. I'm going to take an egg or 2. Where's my rag at? I'm going to wrap. Now, what I could do is I could wrap this and I could put it back on the grill to let the cheese melt. As a matter of fact, really, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do just that. Put it back on the grill just for a minute. Just for a minute like so. I'm going to put it face down. Even though the cheese is on this side here, it doesn't make a difference. I put it down that way. And we're just going to let it go for a minute. Just to let the cheese melt a little bit. That's really it with that. I'm cleaning it up. Because you guys have seen in the previous video where I cook, I clean as I go. Because nothing is worse, in my opinion, nothing is worse than eating, being full, fat, and satisfied, and then you have to get up to clean something. It's the worst. So I clean as I go. Put my wraps back. Put this in the trash. It's heating up. Now it is. I didn't have the damn thing on. Okay, so it's heating up. I'm putting this stuff in the trash. Today's drink will be Twinings, and the flavor is watermelon mint. Let me tell you something. Again, I said it once, I'm going to say it again. Whose ever idea it was to put watermelon and mint together was absolutely genius. It works so well. It's so refreshing. It's so good. A friend of mine, a coworker, a sister, she gave me this jug because I didn't drink a lot of water. When I was going into the office, I was not a heavy water drinker. She was. And she would always get on me. So she bought this. She was like, now you don't have to make trips to get water 10, 16 times a day. Here you go. So what I've been doing is I fill this up. I put one of my tea bags in. My cold infused. It's cold infused. So you just put it in water. Bags look like this. They have all of the flavors and it's like a tea bag because Twinings is a tea company. So you put it in. It tells you can put it in your water bottle. But I put like 2 in. You see them, or 3. It's 4 right now because I mixed flavors. But that's going to be my drink for today. I pour that over some ice in my cup. I drink about, the goal is to drink this entire gallon, 1 per day. But at this point, I'm not there yet. But I do usually drink half gallon a day. So I'm boosting. I'm boosting. I'm getting up there. And my wrap is doing very well. I'm not done yet. It's splashing all in my face. But anyway, I'll come back with finished product. Finished product. I thank you guys so much for selecting this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely tell a friend. And don't forget, in the comment section, let me know what more you would like to see from me. what less you would like to see from me. Let me know. My skin is very tough, so I understand if there's more. I mean, you're the viewer. You're the viewer. And albeit important for me to do the stuff that I like, I also want to know what you guys like. Because I want to keep you guys interested in seeing the videos. So, again, I'm Stingray72. Thank you so much for cooking breakfast with me. I'm going to go ahead and eat, and then I'm going to get back to work. So I will see you guys in the next video. Again, this is video 3. I'll see you in video number 4. Thank you so much. Bye.